Some offer hearing and the other senses into the fires of restraint. Others offer sound and the other objects of sense into the fires of sense. The first part of this verse is symbolic, as people are offering hearing and not their ears to sacrifice. The Gita shows here how even material enjoyments can be offered into the yajna. If you see something nice, then that nice thing will reach the mind through the eyes. You can create a relation with the nice thing by seeing God in that thing, so that you see a form in that God through that thing, through the senses of your eyes. If you see some nice tasty food, the object is taste, which reaches your mind through your tongue sense organ. This becomes a yajna. Many such people that are enjoying material pleasures through the senses can give these activities in the form of yajna. Such people control the senses and enjoy material pleasures through such a yajna. The mistake that people make is making offerings to the fire of material enjoyments. The sense organs just ask for material enjoyments after material enjoyments, and this never stops. When can one become a yogin? When one stops making offerings to the fire of material enjoyments and starts making offerings into the fire of yajna. The majority of senses have this characteristic. When an animal sees a farm where green grass is grown, then the animal sneaks into the farm because this is the animal's characteristic. It just starts eating the grass without thinking whether it has a right to eat the grass, whether what it is doing is right or wrong, or what the consequences would be if it ate the grass. It does not think about these things and just enjoys eating the grass. It thinks that if it gets beaten with a stick, then it will take those beatings. It just wants to enjoy eating that grass. It just thinks about how much it is enjoying the grass and does not think about the future. If a human being's senses do this, where they just run after material enjoyments without thinking whether the human has a right to them, whether what the human being is doing is right or wrong, or what the consequences would be if the human being enjoys the material pleasure, then there is no difference between the human and the animal. This is what humans are doing. They are enjoying material things without thinking about the consequences. Shri Krishna says that a yogin is someone that offers hearing and the other senses into the fire of restraint, and one who offers sound and the other objects of sense into the fires of sense. Shri Krishna is saying symbolically that one should learn to restrain the senses, because when one lets the senses loose, then this is a cause of the downfall of the person. One must learn to control the senses. One should offer the objects of senses into the fire of the senses, and one should offer the senses into the fire of restraint. The next verse describes what should happen after that.